Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the very end. Lunch in a moment. I've just been asked to say I'm Alderman Vincent Keaveny, I enjoy the rather uncomfortable title for a little while longer, the late Lord Mayor, the immediate past Lord Mayor of the City of London. We've heard a lot about gaps today. We've been talking about gaps on this panel we've just enjoyed. Those of you who've arrived today on the Central Line into Bank Station coming to attend this event will have heard that iconic London Underground announcement, Mind the Gap. We've been minding gaps today, gaps in funding and capacity, the regulatory gaps, geographic gaps, and thinking about how we will close those gaps. And there are two things at the heart of closing the gap between the many gaps that we've been touching on today: people and, as we heard from the Minister a short while ago, money. We have a huge depth of resource here in the City of London, both in terms of capacity and indeed access to international finance. We've heard during the course of this morning about the challenges that India faces, the scale, for instance, of urbanization, 400 million more people living in urban environments in India in the coming years, doubling the size of some of the Indian cities. Quite extraordinary numbers indeed. But we have the resources here. We have the thought leadership and the capital and the people that will help solve those challenges for India and to the mutual benefit indeed of the United Kingdom, those shared ambitions of the two countries that Lord Johnson referred to a few minutes ago. BVR Subramanian, the CEO of Niti Aayog, this morning talked about the possibility of some sort of platform, of some sort of engagement in the infrastructure space between the United Kingdom and India in solving the capacity challenge, that project pipeline that certainly exists. And we're very excited by his offer to us. We're going to give that some thought in the coming weeks and look forward to engaging with Niti Aayog and indeed, I'm sure, with many of you in the room here today probably in September when we come to the G20 meetings around that proposal. So it's been a very busy, full morning. I'm not going to hold you from lunch any longer, but I do think we should say a big thank you to the City of London Corporation team, to William, to Minu, to James, to Poe, to the team here in Mansion House for putting the event on, alongside, of course, Manoj and the India Global Forum team as well for doing a great job, and the fantastic support that we've had from the High Commission of India here in London, and indeed the High Commission of the United Kingdom in India. And it's been great over the last couple of days to see both His Excellency, the High Commissioner Alex Ellis, and His Excellency Vikram Doraiswamy here in Mansion House. So thank you all very much for coming. We have much work to do, but I think we can do that in a shared sense of ambition and optimism. So let's get out there and close that gap. Thank you all.